If you ever wanted to know how to do a middle part quick weave, then this video is for you. I'm going to show you step by step how I get this look. So first of all, let's start with the braid down underneath the wig cap. You do not have to braid your hair if you're not a braider. Feel free to slick your hair back into a lower ponytail. You really just want to make sure to leave out some leave out on the sides to cover the tracks, and then enough leave out at the top to cover your tracks at the top. I did some braids and I just pinned them up and I'm sliding it underneath this black cap. I prefer these black caps because they feel a little more sturdy, and when I put on this Got to Be Free Spray in the Morning Glory, I feel like the black caps just hold the product a little bit better. So I like to pull the wig cap down very far, like almost to my eyebrows, so that it's tight. And then I cut out my ear holes so that it looks like this, just so that the wig cap isn't scrunching and at the top or like bulky. Now what I'm doing here is starting off with the Morning Glory. I just want to say, like, this part is optional. You can just do all free spray if you want to, but I just use this because I have it, but there are other methods, just FYI. So first I'm focusing the product around the perimeter of my head because I want to make sure my cap does not slide. So just making sure the perimeter is solidified is my number one, and then I go behind it with the free spray. Now I did blow dry the Morning Glory before I went in with the free spray, but you don't, like, I didn't make sure it was all the way dry. It was just a little dry, and then I went in with the free spray again. Now I'm going super heavy with this product because the free spray is what makes your cap hard and really protects your hair from the glue. So definitely use like a lot of this. Be very generous. Then I'm going in with the hair dryer on hot. I've done hot and I've done cold, but I feel like hot just dries everything quicker. Now the hair I'm using is from YGwigs. They sent me 4 bundles of this really pretty highlight body wave hair. This color is so gorgeous and I'm so excited to install it. So I'm going to show you how to blend this hair with black hair because I know some people may get a little nervous. So first of all, this is all the hair that you get in a bundle. So their bundles are a pretty decent size. To start off the install, you're going to start by measuring the track from side to side, beginning at the like nape of your neck or just the bottom half of the wig cap. You're going to cut it and then you're going to put on the glue. I'm using the 30-second bond glue. That's honestly been my favorite. You're supposed to wait 30 seconds to let it dry, or I think it dries in 30 seconds, but I get impatient. So I just put the glue on there and I just give it a quick little like blow and then I apply it. So to apply it in the back, I flip the track over so that it lays in my hands like this. I use my fingers to feel where the bottom of the wig cap starts, and that's how I place the track. Now the good thing is if it slides, you can move it before pressing it down. And don't worry if I went too fast, I'm going to show you this a couple of times so you get the hang of it. So first thing, like I said, what you're going to do is measure it, then you're going to cut it. You're going to apply the glue and make sure the glue is like a little tacky. You can also blow dry it in between just to make sure it stays solidified, but don't do that until you're sure where you want to place it. So next I'm using my fingers to feel where that last track was, and I'm placing the track right above that. I want them pretty close because I have 4 bundles, so I want to be able to get in as much hair as possible. So again, the same thing, flipping the track over, feeling where the last track was, and I'm going to place it right above it. Now, as you work your way up, like starting near my ears, this is where I start to kind of curve the tracks a little bit, like in a U shape, so that the hair can fall more in your face. And you'll see what I'm talking about more when I get towards the top. But it's just a technique so that, like I said, the hair falls more in your face. But you're still going to do the same thing. Cut the track, measure it, put on the glue, and then use your fingers to feel where it goes. Now, when it gets longer to longer pieces like this, it can get a little bit trickier. I like to look in the mirror to make sure I'm placing it in the right area. And then I use my hand to walk the track along the back of my head to make sure it's in the right place. But like the best part is, like, if it's not, you can just move it before you solidify it and press it down. So these bundles have a good amount of hair on it. So far I'm only on bundle number 1 and I'm already by my ears, so that's a good sign that they give you a good amount. This is bundle number 2. You still get a good amount of hair on this bundle. They're all 24 inches, so it's going to be the same amount of hair, and we're just going to repeat those same steps again. So this is what it's looking like after the second bundle, going in that U shape. You can see how full it is, and I have enough room for the third bundle that I'm going in now, continuing that same U shape, going around my head until I get to the end. And this is what you want it to look like. Now when I get a little bit closer to my leave out, I start laying like 1 or 2 tracks going horizontally with my leave out, and then one in the back going like horizontally like that, just to still create a U shape. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut my wig cap, being careful not to cut my hair. Just gently tug on the wig cap and your scissors should like glide right across it without damaging your hair. And this is what 3 bundles are giving. I didn't even get the 4th one in. I have a whole bundle left and it still looks super full. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and work on blending my leave out with this type of hair, especially if you want to do a middle part. So the first thing I'm doing is flat ironing my leave out, because I did just wash my edges and my hair right before this. So I wanted to make sure it was as straight as possible. So now I'm going in and flat ironing the bundles. I feel like I really love a straight look with this highlights. I feel like it's going to look really, really pretty, and I feel like it's going to help my natural hair blend a little bit better. I kind of want to do that gradient effect since my roots, like my hair is black. I kind of want to create that gradient of like black roots to this like honey blonde highlight-ish type of hair. So I'm gonna go ahead and flat iron this first. I do want to mention that this hair flat irons so easily. It only took like 1 or 2 passes to get it to blend. And last, I'm just going in and swooping my edges, my baby hairs. This is like my favorite part because I feel like this is like almost the end of the road. Of course, baby hairs is completely optional. You don't have to leave them out if you don't want to, but I love that look. And then just to get my regular hair to blend with this, the only thing I did was flat iron the top. And then after I did like 1 pass through it, make sure to get my hair super straight. And then I just used my brush to brush it into place, and it blended so well. And then I got the look that you see here. It's the next day, of course. It was getting a little dark, so I wanted to show you the hair in daylight, and it looks so cute like this. The color is so gorgeous. I had no issues with tangling or shedding, but I really love a good middle part leave out quick weave, and it's also versatile. You know, it's summertime and it gets a little hot, so if you want to throw it up into a little claw clip, you can. You have lots of options, so definitely check out this hair. I'll leave a link below for you, but thank you so much for watching. Adios till next time.